Hello everyone. Today I just wanted to show off my pretty large to me game collection. Got lots of games, but I really don't think they're too much. And these are all physical copy games, by the way, not any sort of downloadable content or whatever. Let's start with the oldest system I have, NES games. I got Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers 3, Dragon Spirit, Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2, Back to the Future, okay, and Ninja Gaiden, but Ninja Gaiden doesn't really work well. Yeah. Then now off to my Super Nintendo collection. Star Fox, cart's pretty beat up. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Pinball Behind the Mask, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country 1, Super Mario All-Stars, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Zool, Super Mario World. Now, who doesn't own this if they got an SNES? Stunt Race FX, Pocky Rocky. This game's pretty hard, but I beat it with a Game Genie. Such a cheater. And Killer Instinct. I also got two Super Famicom games. I got Rockman X2, and I got Link to the Past. And with Link to the Past, I got the box and the manual, and it came out to almost 30 bucks. And I got a Super Game Boy and the Game Genie. Off to the Sega Genesis collection. Got Mortal Kombat, Vector Man, X-Men, WrestleMania, the arcade game, Sonic 1, the not for resale version, Six Pack, the not for resale version, Toy Story, fun game, it's pretty hard, Road Rash, awesome knocking out enemies while driving in a motorcycle, Altered Beast. Now this one I also got the box of, and I had the manual, but someone ripped it. Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Adventure. Hank Time. NFL 95. NFL 94. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. NBA Jam. Awesome basketball game, by the way. And Primal Rage. Okay. Fast forward to the Nintendo 64 with South Park. Mario Kart 64. Awesome. It was one of my earliest games. And this one is Wave Race 64, but this one had the label ripped off and suffered a few throws out the window. GoldenEye 007. Pokemon Stadium, awesome. Pokemon Snap, man. Ridge Racer 64. Resident Evil 2. Game's pretty hard to me. I used to have the PlayStation version, but it got lost. And NFL Quarterback 2000 and Madden 2001. That's all for my cartridge games. Now let's go over to my disc-based games. Open it. I don't keep them in the cover because they take up space in my closet, so I just put them in this. First off, my GameCube games, since they're the smallest and they go on the top. Super Smash Brothers Melee. The best game. One of the best games ever. If you don't have it, well, you suck. Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Incredibles. The Game Boy player. You could play GameCube, Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. But I only use this for Game Boy Advance and those Game Boy Color games that you can't put on the Game Boy. And I just use a Super Game Boy for everything else Game Boy related. All-Star Baseball 2002. Splinter Cell. Big Mother Truckers. Yeah. Wasn't gonna say the other word. Wave Race Blue Storm. Some writing on it. I got this at a GameStop a few years ago. TMNT Ninja Turtles. Based off the movie Ninja Turtles, I believe. That came out in 2007. And Shrek 2. And Batman Vengeance. I believe this one doesn't work. Now for the PlayStation 2 collection. Here's Sonic Mega Collection Plus. I also have Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube, but I don't know where it is. But this one has more games than the one on the GameCube. Here's Transformers, based off the movie. Tony Hawk Underground. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Grand Theft Auto 3. And, well, this is a PC game just thrown in here. It's Blood. It's for DOS. And Max Payne for the PS2. Max Payne 2 for the PS2. Fall of the Max Payne. State of Emergency on PS2. And a PS1 game, Journey to Atlantis. Atlantis Lost Empire. I don't know why I keep saying Journey to Atlantis, but I just keep saying it. Ooh, from Blockbuster. Someone didn't turn their rental in. I don't know when this was rented, though. And now for some of my Wii games. I have a lot more, but they're in the living room since I have two Wiis. One there, one in my room. But these are just the games that I play a lot. There's Donkey Kong Country Returns. Mario Galaxy 1. Mario Galaxy 2. And Mario Kart Wii, but it doesn't really work. And another PC game, it's Disc 2 of Galaxy of Games 3001. it has some pretty fun games on it. I have disc one somewhere, but I don't know where.